The police sesidlalile ingoma yakho thina bethuna kunapha phela sisafuna ukuqhubeka bakithi kusamnandi sa-enjoy. It's enjoyment, it's a beautiful morning. Yeah, sinibingelele ke bakithi sesifikile leso sikhathi-ke uLesihlanu. It's a beautiful Freaky Friday, glorious Friday. Yeah, with my Mshanamundo. Basukela namhlanje-ke bakithi sikhuluma zona lezi zothando lakho, self-love. It's a beautiful day. But ngithanda ukusho ukuthi-ke if you haven't downloaded our app, please do so. And please, and also tell your friends to download it. Put in Suoane Msomi. Suoane Msomi Ministries. Then you will get our radio, you will get our TV, you will get a channel here, YouTube, a channel here, Facebook. Very shortly, you're gonna have our TikTok and our Instagram. I'm a podcast footage now. You're gonna be blessed. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful day. Your life will never be the same again. It will be a challenge and change and magnet. You see, it is a beautiful day. It's a Friday. Yes, again. And again, I hope you like the show. And again, I've got my guest, my producer, and then also my PA. Hey, where will chef nala? Mshana, let me welcome you.
Ngiyabonga baba ungamukela kwishow yakho ngiyabingelela baba.
How are you this Friday? I know you're always looking forward to this Friday.
Yes, Baba. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling joyful. I'm feeling revived. Yeah. I'm excited.
Excited. What makes you to be excited?
I think on Friday you have that vibe, you know.
Okay. That vibe.
That vibe in Joyosuku. I wake up in the morning feeling that joy. Early weekend, yabonje. But you know that room, that thing, is gonna be good. The future is bright. There is hope. Hang on. Keep on keeping on. That vibe.
Okay, that vibe, that vibe.
Yes.
Ngiyayizwa leyo mshana-ke. So yeah, sebeqalele basibingelela laphana kwi-social media banonkanyiso-ke no-Ayanda laphana-ke ngiqale ngiveze laba so okay, nakho-ke sekuyayivelela nalaphana-ke eceleni-ke, so sekudedele kanjalo. Morning people, happy Friday.
Siyabingelela. Greetings nonkanyiso, greetings Neliswa. Mamdai bakithi. Greetings.
Ukhala kanzima kakhulu mawusumthinteke.
Ayanda Mathebula. Cishe ngawufesinye isibongo. Morning people, happy Friday. Siyabonga kakhulu. We welcome you on the show. Thank you so much. I've heard the feedback from people who are watching this show, so we're so grateful ukuthi iya impacta impilo zabantu. Thank you so much. So nje there's still more.
Tell us, but iba impact kanjani impilo zabo? I need to know.
You know, when you speak something edinga umuntu or eyisidingo somuntu, if I can put it that way.
Okay.
You know, when umuntu ekhuluma into that resonates with you, othi yabo, no matter how busy I am, but I want to listen to this person ngoba kuna something I eda empilweni yami. This information ngiyayidinga, yabo. Maybe it can be something obukade ushika ngayo ungenazi impendulo, and then umuntu mayevela akhulume ngaleyo nto vele uzokuthi ngakhoswa vele awuphendule impilo yami.
So kuwena-ke njengomuntu-ke as okhulumayo, how does it feel?
Yazi baba, ngiyajabula baba, because not ukuba nje on Facebook kuphela, but to know ukuthi the knowledge that you have liyakwazi ukudluliseleka komunye umuntu libe ne-impact, makes me believe kule nto baba uNkulunkulu angiphe yona noma baba on this thing ongitraine kuyona, you know, kungenza ngibe nalokho ukuthi ezinye izinto engiyisherile, they are my life story. Ukuthi uNkulunkulu can allow you to go through izinto just because there are people afuna ukuthi basizakale ngawo. So there is no any other way angakufundisa ngayo ngaphandle kokuthi udlule kuyona into. So that's how God has trained me. So if I'm speaking about self-love, I speak it because I've been in a point where I can't love myself. You know?
Okay.
So it is to speak about these things ngoba ngidlule kuzona. Khona ukufundisa la umthambisi shezi. Shalom baba Ntokozo. Shalom.
Bayekele ngoba bazolo ngoba bayibona laba baku-radio bazoba nesikhwele. Ubeka nendaba yakho bazokuphazamisa la bayekele babingelele. Yes. So omunye umuntu masayibuza noma ke akubuze athi how have you been for a past eminyakeni edlule nje before you discover yourself to be where you are right now?
Okay, I can say baba ezingangi-introducile kwishow yokuqala where I spoke about my background ukuthi iyafika yaba nje yiyoyo baba impilo yami. In my childhood I felt like I owned the world, yabo, because at the time I was in a point where ngangihlala khona with my parents, my both parents, last born, I was loved, and I knew because I was loved. When I go to school, I'll be the child, a confidence, in the confidence, mangifunda futhi ngiyangithanda ke nokufunda baba, ngiyaphasa, yabo, to excel esikoleni. It also give you yabo that thing.
Usakuthanda ukufunda namanje?
Oh yes baba, ngiyakuthanda ukufunda, and mangifunda baba ngisuke ngidinga that quiet space umuntu angaze sehlapha angimnakile.
Kanti udinga i-moment yakho.
Yes, angikwazi ukufunda kuphithiza ngoba even before ngibeka aside, yabo. So in a quiet space la i-information engena kahle engqondweni yami.
Okay.
So in my childhood baba ibe mnandi impilo yami, I enjoyed it. Then iyashifta where I lost my parents, both my mom and dad. And then from teenagehood baba, I would say that is where I started to lose myself, yabo, because the environment ebengiphila kuyona ibingang-alawi noma ibingangitsheli ukuthi how important I am. So what those things ezenzakalayo, like externally, if I can explain like that, zangi affecta ngendlela yokuthi my inner self wagcina naye esezibuka ngale ndlela abantu abebembuka ngayo, and ngayeka ngisho nalezi zinto engangiyibona zi-valuable because ngangithi kushuthi impilo idalwelwe kumina ukuthi ibe kanje. But when you live a life where ukuthi impilo yosibanibani noma ufike enkonzweni usindiswa, you hear the word of God, kodwa kube ngazi ukuthi those good things when they speak about blessings uthi nje hayi shuthi bakhona usibanibani uNkulunkulu ama-blessings awabekele wona. So it has been a journey baba, yabo, a journey ende engithatha ukuthi kuze kube manje baba.
Okay.
Because now manje there are things that I'm still learning.
You are growing. Actually, every day we need to grow.
I am becoming.
We are human beings that are becoming.
Yes.
Okay, what are you having for us today? Okay,
just to recap from last week, where we were speaking about the characters of Uthando, you know, where sikhuluma khona ukuthi uthando lukind. So if mhlambe usaba ukuthi if ngiyithanda kuzobe ngazuthi sengiphakeme, or noma mhlambe no, we spoke about that ukuthi love is kind, love is gentle. So the kindness that you treat yourself ngalo is the kindness ozokwazi ukuthi uphathe kahle ngalo abanye abantu. So it's not selfishness. Selfishness, it's where you say it's about me. I want people to look at me. Yabo, yonke into ngifuna ukuthi ibe ngami. Because there is a difference where you love yourself in your own space, but there is another way yokuthi how do you handle yourself phakathi kwabantu with your self love uyithanda. Yabo, so when you are kwi-environment la esinabantu, it where you look at yourself with love, and also that love oyibuka kahle ngalo ilona thando futhi olubuka kwabanye abantu. Not ukuthi mase ngiphambi kwabantu-ke sengifuna ukudominate kubona, ngifuna ukushayina, ngifuna yabo ukuthi yonke into ibe ngami. So that's not self love. So today what I want us to speak about ukuthi set your standard. When I speak about the standard, I speak about izinto oyinqumele zona. I speak about the values ophila ngawo. So ama-standards akho wazi akusiza kuphika, akusiza ekuthenini axoxela abantu ukuthi bakuphathe kanjani. Those are the standards oyibekele wona. Because I think indlela oyiphatha ngayo iyaba nayo ne-impact kwabanye abantu. Yabo, there are people laba who okay, I will make an example with those who are the narcissists, those people who are control freaks. So when you ufika kwi-environment or kwi-spaces alabo bantu who always wanted to control you, who don't want you to have a freedom, once babona that weak parts yakho yokuthi unamahloni, une-low self-esteem, that is the tool abayisebenzisayo to manipulate you. The tool abayisebenzisayo to suppress, they oppress, they will make sure ukuthi uyagoqa nje kubona, because i-character yabo tells them ukuthi they are bigger than you. So if ungayi-work outile, you will always bow to those people. Even if ukuthiwa umuntu unemali wena awunayo. We spoke about self-worth ukuthi ayisilo irand, it doesn't fluctuate just because of isimo sakho. Ayishoni phansi ngenxa yokuthi awunayo imali, ayishoni phansi ngenxa yokuthi impilo yakho ayikakaphumeleli. So if ungayigcwalisile leyo nto leyo, so you will find labo bantu labo who always want to dominate, who always want ukuphatha just because kunabangaphansi. So you will even lose yourself. We lose kanjani? Because you have shifted from the standard, or you don't have the standard akho abatshelayo ukuthi ngitreateni kanje.
Okay.
Because there is umehluko baba kumuntu who is a leader and umuntu who is boss. Yabo, umuntu angaba ngaphezulu kwakho ngokwe-level, ngokwe-authority, but being bossy meaning you take advantage komunye umuntu. But when you are a leader, ukwi-authority engaphezulu, uya-delegate umsebenzi, uyakhipha i-instruction ukuthi ayenziweni, but not like you are controlling people. So ama-standards oyigcinela wona noma owabekile akusiza ukuthi ayasitshela ukuthi wena uphatha. I will make an example baba kwi-vision yakho ethi ama-values, okay, angithi sushilo kwi-vision ukuthi bringing Christ, bringing abundant life, yabo. And then bese uba nama-values. What are those values? Ukuthi we are committed, we are accountable, we are reliable and responsible. You know, those values baba akwenza ukuthi if umuntu efika uyakubona ukuthi umuntu one-direction yokuthi ufuna ukushumayela ivangeli usuka la eNanda to the whole world. And then usengafika umuntu nento yakhe athi 1 2 3, and then you will put those values ukuthi mina that how I work, commitment, that's what I respect, accountability, responsibility, yabo. All those things, even nakumuntu ke eyedwa uyayidinga lezo zinto, ziyamsiza ukuthi abe grounded kuyena, no matter the circumstance, no matter ukuthi ukwi-environment esemsebenzini. So I will make an example. Khona omunye usisi wami owayethi njalo meyiphakela ayiphakele empletini leplastic.
Bayinenkonzo yokuyithoba.
Afike baba eyiphakela empletini leplastic. Then the other day cousin wami amphakela. amphakele eplatini leplastic akadinwa wathi uyangidelela ngimdala yini washo baba ukuduba ukudla and then sayibuza ngathi mina angikaze ngikuphakele eplatini leplastic kodwa nami bengingakuphakela angimblame ngoba indlela nawe osikhombise ukuthi uyalithanda thina sazi ukuthi uyalithanda ipleti leplastic into emenza bebuhlungu sebuhlungiswa yini ukuthi if omunye enza leyo nto bese ebona abanye bengaphakeli epletini leplastic i-disrespect but that disrespect iyona sikhombise yona ukuthi uyayithanda yabo some of the people ungayitshela ukuthi abakuhloniphi kanti indlela oyipresente ngayo ukuthi you do not honor i-respect so that energy ohamba nayo yokuthi mengabe kuwena awuzenzeli izinto ezinhle wenzela abanye abantu and then you will expect leyo nto in return but nawe ungakwazi ukuyihlonipha. I remember ukuthi ngathi ngidiscover leyo nto I even changed yabo the way I do things khona lento yokuthi baba yabo as I'm serving you baba and mama uthola ukuthi mangisane energy yokunenzela ukudla ngizofike ngenze ukudla and then mase kuwena yabo mhlawumbe uzodlumile uyarasha and then ngabona ukuthi no it doesn't bring life to me. Let me respect myself as I respect other people. Let me sit down and beg isinkwa sami sibe presentable njengoba ngisuke ngisibekela wena baba yabo and then ngabona ukuthi engqondweni ikhona lento le eyenzayo ethi intokozo your life matters yabo akusho ukuthi you will give and give and give bese now ulindele ukuthi kuzogivwa kuwena just because now ugivile u-expecte bani ukuthi enze njalo ngoba lokho okunikezayo fill yourself up ngoba once waphela ngaphakathi you won't even have an energy to do lokho okwenzayo. So I started to invest in myself. I started to have time with myself to look at good things engizona engizenzayo engithandayo engienjoyayo. I looked at people enginabo empilweni. I started to appreciate abantu abame nami akekho umuntu baba or isikhathi esiningi we live emhlabeni where kukhona abantu who will speak izinto negative no matter ukuthi wenza kahle kanjani. People who are the fault finders ukuthi ngisho ngenza izinto ezu-10 ezinhle mase u2 uyabheda. There are those people who will dwell ku2 obhedayo. So if you didn't build yourself up uzozibona nawe ubheda ngalo 20% kodwa u80% wakho you know ukuthi wenza kahle just that lo 20% ukunikeza iroom yokuthi you need to grow.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Yo, Shan, ngamanye amazwi ngiyabonakala ukuthi this thing it's a journey. It's not just a destination. You grow every day. You discover yourself, you become sometimes ukuthi wena uyayechesta shuthi ikhona lento kumuntu le yokuyihlukumeza and abantu mase bekuhlukumeza indlela oyihlukumeza ngayo awusafuni futhi
it doesn't feel good like makuwena kufanele ngi-understand uyabo kube lula ukuthi makuyi-birthday yomuntu uhambe uyomthengela i-gift but makuwena ungayithengeli yabo khona lento leyo ukuthi if abantu bebona umuntu edle restaurant yedwa abanye bezolokhu beqalaza-ke ngathi wenza into wrong kodwa maniba u2 hayi ku-right uyabona ukuthi okay bakhipheni yindaba it because ayisekho nje kubantu kangako lento yokuthi you need your moment ukuhlala nje uhlale nje restaurant wedwa akusho ukuthi uselfish akusho ukuthi ufuna kini bangakubona ukuthi mawusubuya ubuya usula umlomo mase bephaka iklabishi ungalidli ngoba kade udla inyama lapha restaurant uzothi udla ngeguilt ulokhu uqalaza ulokhu ucabanga ifoni ukuthi bazokufonela yini uyabo so nazo lezo zinto ezincane subconsciously khona into eyenzayo engqondweni yabo ukuthi ngaphakathi kwakho uthi wena you don't deserve that respect yabo ungaphansi all the time so ingqondo yakho ihlezi kutshela ukuthi wena you are a follower yabo ayikwazi ukutshela ukuthi you are a leader even if you give i-service but you give out of abundance engaphakathi kuwena. So setting ama-standards kusiza wena to be grounded kuwena yabo ukuzazi ukuthi okay I don't want umuntu ozothi mengabe ekhuluma nami angithuke, or else umuntu ozovela akhulume isinome kanjani even phambi kwabantu. No matter how bad you are, no matter ibiyimbi kanjani into oyenzile, but ukuthi ukhulume noma kanjani phambi kwabantu makes the person omcorrectayo angasheshe naye alibone iphutha lakhe, ngoba kunokuthi mhlampe umhlaphaze kanjalo phambi kwabantu. How about mayiseqedile ukuyenza leyo nto then umbizele eceleni uthi yazi angiyithandanga indlela okhulume ngayo nami, it's just that besana ama-colleagues I didn't want to argue ngilokho ngikhoze i-drama. Angithi u-healthy kuwena because you have a self-love, but if you don't have a self-love then you will become toxic and you will burst in your anger. Yabona eqale lapho-ke seniyakhuluma-ke kuyamenyezwana. But if you have a self-love, it goes with the calmness, when you are kind and gentle.
So you think through before you speak or do?
Yes, Baba, you think through.
Because lokho othi awenzi kwabanye lokho ongathandi kwenziwe kuwena.
Yes.
Ngamanye amazwi, you love yourself the way that you can love others.
Yes. So myself umuntu enza into engingayenzi mina. So ngaphakathi kumina kuyathuka ukuthi hayibo uyisathapi right yokungithuka mina ngingakazi ngiyithuke, yabo. And then sengizombizela eceleni ukuthi no, I didn't like the way you spoke to me. Mhlawumbe usezosho umuntu ukuthi yazi lento obuyikhuluma, it was not offensive, it was not something ebengitshela ukuthi izo-offenda, yabo. Then mase kuba ukuthi indaba iyazoliveka kanjalo. But if uhamba vele enhlizweni you are boiling, ngeke uzokwazi ukushesha usolve ama-problems bese ningasaxabani, because ama-problems ahleze khona, but awasho ukuthi abhidlike ubudlelwane, akusho ukuthi asibonanga ngasolinye then I hate you, but the way owenza ngayo ingenza ukuthi obunye ubudlelwane bungaphinde bubuyele njengasekuqaleni.
Yeah, so ngamanye amazwi kubalulekile ukuthi ubuka, angithi khona lento abantu bake bayesho bathi-ke awubanga seyicathulweni zami, ngene ey'cathulweni zami so that you understand ukuthi what I am going through.
Yes, Baba. So that's one, we call it I can say wisdom, yabo.
Okay.
Where you have knowledge, but then ingqondo yakho sekumele ibe naleyo wisdom ukuthi how do I deliver the message, yabo. Ezile wakukhulume ngayo baba kuba prophets ukuthi you may be a prophet, ubona izinto ezijulile, ozwe izinto ezijulile ngomuntu, but akuzona izinto that are worth to be heard phambi kwabantu, because instead yokuthi zakhe omunye umuntu zingambhidliza, instead ukuthi zakhe umshado umuntu ungabhidlika. Is that the purpose kaNkulunkulu ukuthi ubhidlize ubudlelwane just because ukhombisa into ethile? No, that means immaturity yakho, yabo. Indlela opresente ngayo was not indlela yomuntu omatured. So i-message evela kuNkulunkulu is right, but the vessel is not trained ukuthi how do you deliver the message, yabo. Not only kuba prophet, but kuthina sonke abantu, uyabo. We are responsible ekubuildeni impilo zethu and then nokukhuluma kahle ngabantu, because omunye umuntu might say I have a low self-esteem manje because abantu banginyathelile, abantu bangihlukumezile, and more especially if kuabantu mhlawumbe obubathanda kakhulu. So and then those people olindele ukuthi bathi give love to you, kuvele kube yibona abakuhlukumezayo, and then mase uhlukumezeka more because uhlukumezwa abantu obathandayo wena. And then uthola ukuthi umuntu uzohamba isikhathi eside engasakwazi ukuxolela, uzohamba isikhathi eside ehamba nezolo lakhe. Should uNkulunkulu ambekela abantu abazomjabulisa phambili, asekho ispace ngoba kahilile, yabo. That's one of the important thing ukuthi awuqala uyithande wena. Mawusukwazi ukuyithanda, you will be able to treat yourself with kindness, and then uzoqala-ke ukwazi ukuyiforgive and give those people who have wronged you. Mina baba, I have learned ukuthi i-forgiveness qala ngangilinda ukuthi ngifuna umuntu axolise so that ezobona ukuthi wenze kambi. But then I saw ukuthi it's not help for me. Let me start forgiving umuntu ngisho engashongo, yabo. As long as into ngiyibonile ukuthi okay ingihlukumezile or umuntu mhlambe uyilolu uhlobo lomuntu othola ukuthi ni right naye anedaba phambi kwabantu abathile akubona ungaselutho akhuluma isinomi kanjani. Okay, as ngishilo ukuthi let us set ama standards, then you will see ukuthi okay ezinye izinto abantu abazenzayo it's not about you but it's about lo muntu, it's about ama issues ahamba naye, it's about ama insecurities njengokuthi omunye umuntu might not believe ukuthi khona umuntu ongacheated mayisebudlelwaneni because leyo nto uyazi ngaye yokuthi akekho faithful. So mayihlangana nomuntu ofaithful ebudlelwaneni uzothetha mengamthola ngefonini for the whole day uyingqondisa ihambe nje yathi khona umuntu obusuhlangane naye yabo zonke lezo zinto. And umuntu like hayibo I'm telling the truth bengisendaweni where network ibingekho and ngingachajile I didn't know how to ukuthi ngizoreach out kanjani, yabo. But if kulo muntu lo vele or unfaithful, so if faithfulness is not even the standard sakhe of living akakwazi nokukholela ukuthenini khona umuntu ongathi nje uthembekile uzothi okay ngiyakuzwa but ingqondo ihlezi ithi nje usazongchithela no because naye into ayenzayo. So kwesinye isikhathi ungalinyazwa abantu kanti ulinyazwa abantu nabo abayilimalele ezintweni zabo. So it's very important ukuthi don't just take yonke into nje personal uyithathe uyilethe emhlabeni wakho because abantu banama issues la ngaphandle. Even in the church, people are so disappointed ekuthenini ngiye ngibone bebhalile ku social media umuntu angazi noma esontweni ngibuyele nomani but isonto langihlukumeza kakhulu. And I once commented komunye ngathi mina you know where the problem starts. It starts where you think isonto liyizulu. Ngathi esontweni akusikhona ezulwini. Esontweni it's a place where kugetherishe khona abantu, people who are coming from empilweni ethile, abantu abafike bengenathemba bayijothi bazothola ithemba kuJesu, abantu abafike begula bezolindela isonto ukuthi libe yihospital. So abantu ababroken, abantu abebe rejected, yabo, abefuna ukukhulekelwa ngeinkinga ezithile. So I said to kulomzalwane wayebhalile, so if you expect isonto ukuthi libe yizulu njoba nawe ufika ubroken ufica nomunye obroken osane isilonda sakhe mhlawumbe yena isilonda sakhe sisabhandishekile wena umbone clean kodwa ke mhlawumbe la engalweni uyambamba uyamsqueeze kanje uzokhala kuzobe ngazi ukuthi uwena omqalile kanti lesi silonda vele sikhona. So I said to lo mzalwane dlula kubantu when you go to church know ukuthi uyeka uNkulunkulu, you know, as long as you love the way ekukhonzwa ngayo. But expect ukuthi people will disappoint you, people will reject you, bazoke bengakuncomi wenze kahle. So when you still have learned ukuthi ngifuna
bakuleshe masebenze kahle.
Exactly. Bakiyeke wenze kahle wenza into eyodwa embi hayi nalo ubungazi ukuthi uyakwazi uyomuze busy igama lakho ngalelo langa. Why? Because abantu nabo bahamba nezinto zabo.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's very important even to understand the environment ophila ngaphansi kwayo. Abanye could be emsebenzini uthola ukuthi kunalomuntu nje ozohlezi emsabotaja, yabo, enze umsebenzi mhlawumbe afike kwiboss nje efike sekuyena owenza u1 2 3, yabo. And then you can see ukuthi okay it's not about me, it's about lo muntu who seek for validation. It's about lo muntu who is longing for acceptance. Kungenzeka ukuthi wakhula eyingane neglected, wakhula eyingane efika. I once shared baba ukuthi I thought ngikhuthele. Okay, yes baba ngikhuthele. Then ngabeka indaba yokuthi ukukhuthala kwami started where ngitshela ukuthi ukusebenza is the only way engizoba accepted ngayo bese ngithola that appreciation, that compliment. Mase kuthiwa nje good girl, mase kuba nalento ke ezoba fulfillment kumina. And ngabona ukuthi why should I get compliment kanzima kanje? Why should I get i-compliment? Kumele ngiyifukuzele kanje. And then umuntu engabonanga ukuthi mina engenzile, avele angaboni nokuthi khona into enziwe mina sengisebenze kangaka, yabo. And then I will feel depressed. Feel it down because ayisafulfillekile lento ngaphakathi kumele ifulfilleke. And I started to love myself. Ngithi Ntokozo, you are worth, irregardless of umsebenzi owenzile noma umsebenzi owenzayo. I did not describe myself ngomsebenzi, ngayihlukanisa mina nomsebenzi. Then I started to see my worth ukuthi whether wenzile noma wenzanga, you don't need to approval ukuze kube yini. Uzofukuza nje. Yabo. So now when I work, Baba, I work with joy. And then ngaqala ngayibona ngiproductive. Ngaqala ngayibona sengiwuthanda umsebenzi. If I didn't do well emsebenzini, mase ngiyabona ukuthi konke nginga improve kanjani. Whether ubaba ubonile noma akabonanga ukuthi ngisebenzile, but umsebenzi angisawenzeli ukuthi ngithi ubaba akangishayele izandla.
You are doing it for yourself.
For myself, because akubi healthy kumina. Mhlawumbe uzoba busy baba.
Mshana yabo lento le ngayisho ngathi ke it's a problem for our South Africans. Yes. So we want ama end results are right, are perfect, but we don't want to invest kulento esiyenzayo siyithande. Like sibona ama-foreigners ezokwenza imisebenzi eSouth Africa, iwona aqashwayo emahhotela, kuma-lodges and kuma-game reserve, ama-foreigners agcwele lapho. Why? Abantu bakithi bayathanda ubumnandi. Yabona ibhizinisi ngicabanga ukuthi ama-South African ingahamba kakhulu ile business elingaba semafonini, loku trader, loku yabona izinto ezisheshayo. So I think that's a business can go. Even nemishado, yazi ngeke ngithi mina ke yazi sekufanele manje imindeni ingabi sabachaja kakhulu abantu ngoba there is no guarantee for umshado. Yeah, so ingabi sabachaja ngoba uthi umuntu engena nje ngingaqedi ngisho honeymoon sekonakele sekuphunyiwe nje emshadweni. Engathi ungayafundisa ngicela ungawusubmit umshado wethu ka Home Affairs ngoba usuphelile already. You see it because lento le iqale la mshana lento echazayo these smallanyana things zenza umahluko
omkhulu kakhulu baba. Khona the picture engeke ngayibuka yaba ne caption, kuqhamuka iboss ibuza kumsebenzi ukuthi why are you not working, uthi umsebenzi ngoba ubungekho.
Ubungekho umsebenzi noma iboss
ibingekho. Umsebenzi ukhona kodwa bengasebenzi ngoba iboss
ukade iboss. Angithi uyayibona ke leyo nto ukuthi ke asizenzi izinto because sifuna ukusupervise. Wakhelwa ipaki uzofunelwa ne-security ukuthi ugadwe wena ukuthi ungayibulali ipaki yakho. Umsebenzi wakho wena uhola at the end of the day, wena okwazi ukondla umndeni wakhe at the end of the day. Why would you do such? Mshana inamandla kakhulu lento eshoyo.
Ngikhumbula baba enye into ekade show omunye umphathi kwenye indawo. Abesethi I don't mind umuntu edini uma ngimtshela ngomsebenzi wakhe ngoba iportfolio yakhe. So bengabe edinelwa mina shothi udinwa iportfolio yakhe. In other words, instead of hating umphathi nomani ubone ngazi ukuthi uyi-victim yokuhlukunyezwa, work hard to change i-portfolio. Wathi akahlushwa yimini i-portfolio yakhe. Ma ukuthi akline ebone ngazi ukuthi kumele abe se-office. So akuyona inkinga yami ukuthi akaklinile office i-portfolio yakhe.
Ngamesana ngibuza ngithi indaba ugqoka impahla engcolile ukuthi angisithola ngesikhathi sokuyiwasha. Angisithola ngesikhathi soku-ayina. Ngamanye amazwi ubani ofanele enze leso sikhathi uzothi ngibhizi. Ubhizi ngani?
But we are all given 24 hours.
Ma umbuza uke wangena efonini wa-check i-Facebook, uke wahlala phambi kwe-TV, uke wabuka ama-magazine, uzothi yes. So that means unaso isikhathi ke awukunciphise kulezi ezinye izinto ke ufocus kulezi zinto lezi ezibalulekile, then you will make your life improve. Enye into engake ngabuza omunye ngelinye ilanga kufanele ukuthi ahamba ayofunda, wathi nje ayi ngisaphoxekile kade ngisanda ukufeyila umatric, yabo why ungahamba uyolokhu-ke uqhubeke uyokulungisa, wathi no ngisafuna ukupholisa ikhanda. Yazi waphela iminyaka 10 years abantu ayibashiye bese primary wabathola baze baphasa umatric masubuza 10 years later ukuthi ke so lo 10 years wenzeni it was a waste of time ngabe kwenzakalani kube waqhubeka ulungisa umatric wakho ngabe usukude kabi manje so ezinye zezinto lezo ke abantu abayilimaza ngazo ukuthi they don't put a worth to themselves abakubona ukubaluleka kwempilo zabo ukuthi no I am worth it ngifanele impilo engcono ngifanele injabulo ngilifanele uthando angizukufaka i-emphasis komunye umuntu but ngizoyifaka i-emphasis on me
mase abantu bekuphatha ngale ndlela abakubona iphethe ngayo mase ubone ngazi ukuthi bakubukela phansi
awubuke nje abantu abasha sisters today baphuza utshwala babhema nogwayi khona into ebengajwayelekile emphakathini wakithi ukuthi intombazane mayibhema ogwayi yebo mama ubumangalo uthwala izandla ekhanda yebo but these days wathola empomporoza ebhema lezi zinto lezi eyishunqayo lezi engathi ukuthi yini so because isikhathi esiphila kusona it has transformed it has changed so if uzothatha kakhulu emphasis like mawubuka ku social media mshana so i social media you see people abaqamba amanga angisho kanjalo ukuthi baqamba amanga why ngithi baqamba amanga because umuntu ohamba yophoza eduze kwemoto yabantu kube ngathi yakhe uzothini akeze ukusho ukuthi ke imoto yabantu le uphoza eduze kwakhe ahlale ephoza njalo eduze kwakhe then emva kalokho wena usuthanda impilo yakhe and kanti that's a lie that's a lie so we believe with social media isinikeza amanga ngalendlela so uyifakela ipressure wena fanele ngibe sengishadile mangina-30 fanele ngibe sengishadile senginey'ngane mangina-35 fanele ngibe sekuwukuthi mangina-40 zonke lezo zinto who determines that isimo njengoba sinje emhlabeni yes hayi kulungile mshana qhubeka uma usenakho-ke isikhashana sisalele nje u-10 minutes
I will just wrap up ekuthenini today we were speaking about setting your standard ukuthi indlela oyibuka ngayo into othi ayenziwa kumina le make sure ukuthi you don't do it to yourself nawe and then people will respect you ngenxa ukuthi nawe uyayihlonipha lento ayidinga ukuthi uze ube mdala iqala to those kids khona ezinye ingane othi mawuyibuka ivele command respect ingashongo lutho and then leyo ngane you cannot speak like anyhow kuyona yabo though there is lento leyo ukuthi uma umuntu omdala kube ngazi ukuthi ingane ayinayo freedom they have to listen to everything oyisho they can't correct you ukuthi ayingeke ngazi ukuthi ayikho right lento oyishoyo so to us as black people asakayi understand leyo nto ukuthi ingane ingakwazi ukucorrect sayibona i-disrespect but indlela ke yokucorrecta can be i-disrespect but when you are setting ama-standards akho you are telling us ukuthi mina Ntokozo ayibandla singakwenza konke but mase ungithuka hayi usudlala nge-girl rock but mengizothi ngelinye ilanga ngicikeke ngithi ngokuthi ayikho nje lento yami and then I'm attracting nomunye ukuthi enze njalo ngingangayisho loudly ngamazwi but the energy I'm carrying eyithukayo ngaphakathi ngithi mangenza into ebhedayo ngithi ayikho indaba yami ngokuthi yabo and then that energy will draw people ukuthi basho njalo kumina ngelinye ilanga but if kuyinto engaphili ezweni lakho usheshe uyizwe nje into etoxic ukuthi hayibo who on earth odeserve ukungiphatha kanje so I cannot tolerate that beka ama-standards akho even on the relationship it's not about ukuqhuba iminyaka nokuhlala yabo my standard says hey I cannot stay with the person ongithukayo ongishayayo ngihlaleleni it could be imali angikwazi ukuyiphilisa
ngihlalela abantwana
ngihlalela iy'ngane can't we live impilo health with my kids yabo so those are the things ekumele uyibekele zona even before you meet omunye umuntu ukuthi set your standard and then people will respect you kungenzeka ukuthi umuntu mhlawumbe into ayenze by mistake then you will review ukuthi komba ubudlelwane benu bebunjani before, and then mase uyabona ukuthi no man, mhlambe kunezinto osadlula kuzona, let's talk ukuthi yini manje kushintshe kanjena, yabo. But if usekuzoba nje like your daily bread ukuthi nje wena uyashaya uyakhahlelwa, leyo nto izokwenza ukuthi noma ufike emphakathini ufika kubantu, you won't have a value because uvumele into ekuthatha kancane, uvumele into ehudulelile, yahudulela igama lakho yakwenza yaba yilutho, because you are more attached kulo muntu, you are more dependent kulo muntu, you have no life. Yeah, but there are people who takes advantage to people who cannot make a living, on themselves.
Okay.
So they will take that advantage ukuthi okokuqala uphila ngami, if ngikuxosha ngithi hamba la ngizokubona ukuthi uzophilaphi. But look at those people abaphumayo ebudlelwaneni, asebenza, umuntu ayithengele imoto, athole i-apartment, ahlale, they are happy. Impilo iba nalokho ukuthi no, I will find the person engimdeservayo empilweni, because the way you are treating me kusho ukuthi you don't deserve me, yabo. Also ukuthi hayi mhlawumbe mina ngikufanele, I'm not the good one for you, because kunabantu abake baku-abuse, ufile bad ukuthi imina okhozile ukuthi ungi-abuse, even if I didn't do right to you, but you didn't have a right to yokungishaya. So justify.
Shouldn't Mshana ngamanye amazwi ke, to enter into relationship with wrong reason ikona lokho kwenza ukuthi abantu babekezelele nezinto engekho right.
That's one of the things, Bab.
So ngamanye amazwi ngiyafuna ukuthi ke maybe next time or next week siyibhekelele lento le yokuthi ke ufuna ukuphuma kini, awukwazi ukuyikhipha kini, ufuna umuntu ozokukhipha kini. You understand? So you want somebody ozokuthanda akukhiphe kini, wena ukwazi ukuyikhipha kini, uyohlala eflatini lakho noma uyohlala emqashweni noma uyohlala endaweni yakho. So in other words, lo muntu ofuna akukhiphe kini, lo muntu lo angaka-abuse, ulive under condition ngoba uphila ngemali yakhe. Mina enye into engiyibonile ukuthi people are sick in such a way yokuthi ke abalokhu even noma ungamenzela kahle umuntu unolaka, uhlale namabhomu acushiwe, uhlale kucuphile ukuthi ke uhleka kakhulu nobani, ukhuluma kakhulu nobani, abantu benzani kuwena. You understand? It's something that enyakazisa abantu kakhulu. So if people, they can invest in loving themselves and respecting themselves, everyone will do the same towards you. Maqhamuka ke vese lo yigulelayo akukhulume umsangano, you understand ukuthi that's not the world that engifuna ukuphila kulona.
Ugula nje ayihambeka nako. Say there's nothing to do with me.
Futhi kulezi insuku ke ama-fanatiki nama-ludicrous nama-insane, abantu abagulayo ngempela, abantu abahlanyayo, abagulelwa ikhanda because of depression and stress, and ama-narcissist maningi kulesikhathi.
Yeah, people are going through a lot.
And people abafuna nokudla ne-medication yabo ukuthi bayagula. So zonke lezo zinto lezo, people are very sick. So ezinye zezinto lezo esoyithinta sithi ungena kuzona kakhulukazi, so that we will understand with this world, it's another world, but we can decide ukuthi our space and our domain, it's pure. Clean your heart and clear your mind.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, even to our viewers. I hope ukuningi umuntu akutholayo mayibeka yena esikalini ebona ukuthi okay, enansi room engifuna uku-improve kuyona, not because ngenzela abantu nomani. Mhlawumbe ke ilanga mayisebona untokozo sethi how isekuvuka leli side elithi kade mhlawumbe ngisazobuye ngiyibuyisele. Never expect anyone to be perfect.
Yes, that's true. Actually, mina mangibuka untokozo ngibuka umsebenzi ongaphelele. So in other words, ngilindele ukuthi wenze iphutha, ngilindele ukuthi ungayazi ngokuphelele into engifuna ukuthi uyazi. You understand? Lokho kwenza ukuthi ke angisho ukuthi ke you are a failure mangibuka kanjalo. No, lokho kwenza ukuthi ke the only person or perfect uJesu Kristu. Yabo thina somsebenzi uyani finish product. Unfinished. Umsebenzi ongaphelele kodwa ophelele.
Yeah,
we are growing towards lento esenziwa saba yiyona.
Becoming.
Yes,
the
becoming.
better.
That's why we are human. Be human. Yeah. So we are human who are being made perfect.
Yebo.
Yeah, we are not there yet, but we are being made.
Becoming the better version of yourself.
Shana bakuthola.
Ntokozo Makanya on Facebook. Number yami it's 071 303 1269. That is Ntokozo.
Ntekasa Makenya.
Talks.
Yes, ke behleli kamnandi kanjalo Ntokozo-ke sobe simthole futhi next week, next Friday. It's a
Same
beautiful
time, same place.
yes, sometimes some pass. Self-love. It's all about self-love. Uyayithanda Ntokozo, uyayibona nje. Uyayithanda le ndlela yakho.
Ah, the natural way. I'm loving you too.
Thank you very much, bonke abasibukela on YouTube, Facebook, and also Instagram. I mean, uloku TikTok. Yeah, on Car Radio. Thank you very much. Isaqhubeka ke bakithi ke ngo 8 o'clock. So bese sidlala ke injumayela. Siphume mnandi kanjalo nge-Queen of the Parlays. Isho kamnandi kanjalo ithi nje Jesu ngumalusi.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the comments. We love you.
Amen.
Thank you for the comments on the side. We love you. Thank you. Nama comments go radio oyenza Sekaya. Thank you.
Isaqhubeka ke radio yethu at 10 o'clock ukhona lapha uPastor Mel. Pastor Mel mfundisi ke uMiyeza uMamiyeza Dube.
Yebo, with the financials.
Yebo, yes, it's a Friday.